Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimi Shostly Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hot. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel, or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me. How do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot, guys. Hey, Wahala be like bicycle, guys. Everywhere is literally shaking. Courtesy of Neotaki's podcast. So, guys, you remember I told you all already that Neotaki, came with a new one. They told us about their podcast. But if anybody to tell me that, did I have any intention that this podcast is going to stir brows? From the beginning, people were like, oh, it's not going to be an interesting one. Scenario, you would have chosen Papa Ghost so that Papa Ghost would have... I shared it that time when people were complaining, when they revealed that the two of them are going to be handling this podcast. But guess what? The two people whom you claim that, they are two calm people, they do not need... you need controversial people. Guess what? Those people stirred brows that even people who you think are chaotic would not stir. Now, what really happened? We're going to take this... First off, we're going to take this podcast bit by bit. First side, we're starting with that of Neo, that is the Neotaki. The second part is going to be with Z and Sinaye. Okay, so let's go off with the first part. So the first part, first of Taki reviewed on his thingy with Neo and how everything happened. We all know what's up, that it happened because of Z's party where Taki was talking to somebody, so that was everything, how everything happened. And Taki reviewed that Neo sent him a message and was like, people are spamming her on TikTok. People said her man is cheating, yada 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 yada. Before you know, Neo blocks him on every platform. And also Sinai was like, yeah, she did block me too. So after he finished saying those stuff about Neo in his podcast, Neo came out to drop her 2 cents. It is actually a long read. Just get ready. Let's see what's up, because Z-Name also come here to play. Let's see what Neo have to say and the reaction instead on the social space, and what people really think about this thing that happened and why Neo reacted the way she did. So we're gonna go through people's reaction. Then you will tell me which is true or which is not, and which do you think about all of this thingy. Okay, let's go. So this is Neo's reply to whatever Taki said on that podcast. And this is the very first time they're talking about it in the open like this. Before, we were busy saying what we saw that happened. All right, Neo said, to be quite honest, I never wanted to speak about this and prayed it doesn't get to this point. But I can't keep quiet forever and watch my name being mentioned like I am the one who decided to just react and disrespect my partner publicly. I have never said anything regarding this matter, but only communicated with the ex-partner before blocking him, in parentheses, only him, which he got unblocked everywhere after a few days. I unfollowed the friend because I was on a call with him. Okay, he said the only person he blocked was Taki. She never blocked Sinaye. Now, for Sinaye, it was an unfollow. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I wish she said she just unblocked Taki, that she did not block Taki anymore, but they are not just following each other. And then for Sinaye, she said, I unfollowed the friend because I was on a call with him same night, and he said to me that he will look after his friend since he was too sloshed. So was I upset at him? Yes, because he interfered on the phone call and promised me that he will look after his friend. I didn't ask him, he offered that to me. That's how he's involved, because him and I spoke over the phone in the early hours of the morning. So those still dragging me, get your facts right before creating your own stories. Lastly, to that friend of his who used my tropical audition video to try and paint me as someone I am not because of something I didn't even ask to have happened to me is crazy business. A part of me would have gone back and fixed things with him, but trying to clear your name by dragging mine because of something you did, and you have connections with people who have higher fan base, is what made me not look back. I hope we never revisit this again. Thanks, bye. So now, what Neo is saying that the reason why she did that to Sinaye was because Sinaye promised to take care of Taki, knowing that Taki is not in a sober state, right? But Sinaye did not keep up to it. Rather, it was Sinaye who even filmed one of the parts where Taki was together with the lady. So for Sinaye not to be able to stop Taki when he was going wrong, she said she felt bad about it. And now, C's name has come to it because she said Taki is connected to people who has bigger fan base. If you ask me till tomorrow, I think that part is quite unnecessary because what does having connection with people who have higher fan base? I don't know. It was Z Party, yes, we know. It is okay to say, oh, you feel bad that he went for Z Party. Meanwhile, I noticed in the house, Neo did not really like Z. If I am not mistaken, though. Anyways, let's see people's reaction towards whatever Neo said. All right, this person said, is the friend baby here? Why did he use someone's audition video, can't he? There is a lot going on here and we are in the dark more. Tina, we want more new. So she said they used her name for the audition. Z is dating Taki. I don't know. I am still trying to calculate 1 plus 1 here. Something doesn't add up. I knew Neo would never block Taki and Sinaye for nothing. This person said Dakiwe. No, but her friend was cozy with Taki on that night out. Guess what? There is nothing like Z is dating Taki. Where is that one coming from to start with? Like, is it just sheepy people know? With all this thing this girl wrote here, Z is dating Taki, that you could get there. Okay. And then this person said, what exactly is Neo saying, Haibo? What does a big fan base have to do with her decision to go back to her man? Exactly my point. That part did not make sense to me. Somebody should try and make it make sense because Taki, you should talk about Taki's fan base and not Z's fan base because it is Taki that has to reunite with you. Taki has to settle with you, not you and Z. So what has people with big fan base, which is Z fan base, have to do with this? The only thing that girl is mad about is that the girl her man was just talking to was Z's friend. That's what is really paining her. That's the issue. Who else think that is the issue Neo is having, that because the lady is Z's friend? Okay. Jollof Queen said they came out and saw Zinti Z on bottom 3. They never thought it would be this crazy. Dominator's love and genuineness still shocked them. Neo Wuyari Kra. I don't know this language. I'm very sure it's not South African because Jollof Queen is a Ghanaian, so that should be Ghanaian language. Neo is actually a silly babe. She thought they were still locked in a house bonding over disruptor work. This babe literally dressed like we in the 90s to Taki's party, and she thinks it's about Z and her fan base. She should get over her insecurities. Wahala be like bicycle. So do you think Neo did this without looking back or without, explaining more because of how Taki did this because of how Neo is dressed. Neo has been dressing the way she's dressing, and then Taki still like her though. Neo, who has a higher fan base, because Sinaye and Taki always been bestie, or she's talking about my Zinti Z. Of course, it is Zinti that she is referring to. And because of that party was Zinti's party, to me, there is nothing Zinti has to do with this, right? Yeah. I think she have right to be angry with Sinaye because of telling, it's just like telling somebody, take care of my man for me. And then the person actually did was, for example, this video was Sinaye's doing. This person says, Sinaye promised Neo that he would take care of Taki. I don't feel bad for Neo. She was a mean girl for no reason. Why are you doing that? Sinaye, you put Taki in trouble. That was when Sinaye was videoing whatever was going on with Taki and the lady. If Neo had a fan base, the podcast is actually supposed to be about her base dragging Taki and not Sinaye having a meltdown. Nothing new from what we heard. It is her IG story for me. And one of the stories said, please be to the Lord. That one, praise be to the Lord. This one is a Bible verse. And this one was the part where she actually, addressed whatever Taki said on that podcast. And she said she's not going to revisit this yet again. Guys, you tell me, what do you think about all of the shenanigans going on between Neo, Taki, Sinaye, and Z? What do you think? Let me know. Z homecoming scattered relationship. ZHC was goated. And you're happy that it's scattered relationship. Is it something to brag about? You guys are not serious. Meanwhile, I do not think that should have gotten to that extent with Neotaki ship though. Taki didn't beg Neo according to the YouTube revelation. He waited for her to cool off. Wahala. Already people have this notion that Taki said his relationship doesn't exceed 3 months. So people feel like Taki would not make move. When they had that issue, people feel like Taki would not make move to go, apologize to Neo because he's not used to having a long relationship, So he would just be like, okay, maybe this one just wanna go like that. So that's why Jollof Queen had to revisit whatever she said about Taki's relationship not exceeding 3 months. All right, coming from fact generation. But how can Neo ask someone who left a 10-year-old relationship to take care of another? It is like asking a blind man to lead the blind, but I like that she's street and respect herself. So there are this set of people who said whatever Neo did is the same thing they would have done. That how can you be asking Sinaye who left who left his 10-year relationship and go for Z? That's what they mean. So many things hurt Neo. First off, Neo came out and realized Dominators stopped voting to save her and decided to vote Taki to stay as a disruptor. I think that is true. Also, the girl in question is Z's friend and they were at Z's apartment. Lastly, Dominators defend Z's friends. That's so true. This person just nailed it. Yes. First off, yes, because if not, I was rooting for Neo to win over Taki and Fahima among the disruptors because we all will not doubt it that Neo was so competitive in that game. Like she was winning back to back when it comes to game, right? So, but what happened, and then Taki was safe because the Z fans felt Neo does not like Z, so they would not actually make her stay. That was really what happened. Neo came out and was forcing the sheep down our throats. With countless videos, she thought it would fetch her fans. The stupid sheep couldn't get the connection of a higher fan base. That's why she is pained. Still trying to understand what Neo meant by Taki dragging her name because all the guy did was to explain how everything went down and said he's giving her space. So where is the dragging there? It's not like Taki went out there and called her names. No, there is no dragging there too. I did not see any dragging there. The only thing Taki said is there is nothing like Neotaki ship anymore. The friend said he would take care of him as per. Shut it down, I beg. Not the connection with people with higher fan base. People are after that part where she said people with higher fan base because it do not correlate at all. Waiting consign higher fan base and with waiting the sub. Omo, this year Mosha housemates carry fire. Oh. Can we get a bbnzansi season 4 reunion real quick? Omo, we need it all. We really need this reunion. They should actually make a change starting from the set because there is a lot of change with this season. So they should make a change of, giving us a reunion for the set. What does she mean by people who have higher base? So because of you, Taki shouldn't have friends or associate with his colleagues from bbnzansi. The girl is full of herself and the post is funny, So these are people reactions. There are many, many reactions on the social space about whatever Neo did and how they feel it is actually absurd for her mentioning big fan base because the last time we checked, it was her business with Neo. Sorry, her business with Taki, not Z fans. Z fans are on their own facing their fave with the wahala that is coming with their fave, which is what's this boy's name, Papi. So how is bigger fan base people? Were they coming for Neo? That is the question. Z fans, were people coming for Neo at any point? Neo wants to entertain us. There is some life in post. Season 4 yet. I was about to say I have never seen a more boring lot. Even Lawrence is bored. I remember after Titans, he was out here buying ribs and inviting them places. These ones are busy hiding from their shadows. Wahala. Meanwhile, guys, that and more was have been happening. So you tell me what you think about this Neotaki thing in Sinaye and Z. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Meanwhile, talking about Neo. It's also so sweet to see that baby girl has launched her fitness, whatever. She is doing well. She's making her money. She's making the dough, from that aspect. Like, she has a lot going on for her and that, So she's doing well for herself. And that is, to me, that is all that really matters, if you ask me. Do well at your own space. She's a fitness guru. She's actually doing her thingy right now, and that is what she should focus on. So she's also posted that she is a CEO. You see the CEO with millions, numbers. The figures there is giving millions. So meaning she says she's literally doing well for herself, and that is all that matters. But tell me your own 2 cents with all people have been saying. People are more on the part where she said people with have connection with people with higher fan base. So they are like, how is that really your problem? Do you still means being having a high fan base or something. Guys, I think I should drop my voice right here so that I will go next to this that of Sinai and Z. That one, choke. Bye for now, guys. Just stay tuned and make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss out on the next video. Bye bye.